A few weeks ago, I made a new stereo for my car. I made a video on this earlier, and if you're interested, check it out in the link below. As a quick recap, I got the amplifier and Bluetooth circuits from eBay and managed to hook it up to my car using an adapter. It worked really well and I was really happy with the results, but it definitely could have looked better. Even though it did everything as expected, there were loose wires hanging everywhere, and the unit itself wasn't actually secured to anything. So this week, I set off to make a slightly more attractive setup, without breaking the bank. The whole point of this project was to make a car radio for as cheap as possible, and I planned on sticking to that. I made the front panel by measuring out the original car stereo and creating a piece of wood that would fit in the slot. I drilled out the holes to match up with the mounting points from the original stereo as well, so that it can still fit. I also drilled 3 holes in order to mount the potentiometers that control volume as well as treble and bass levels of the audio. Everything else I mounted behind the panel on a plank of wood that was glued to it. Mounted in my car, it actually blends in quite well, except for the golden knobs, but I got these for free and low budget seems to be the theme. I decided to make one additional change to my setup, the addition of a wireless charger. The Pixel 2 XL, which I'm using, doesn't support wireless charging natively, but using a USB-C receiver like this one, wireless charging can be achieved. This comes at the cost of occupying the phone's only port, the USB-C port. So it's a bit of a sacrifice, but one in my situation I'm willing to make. I got an air vent mounted wireless charger to complete the setup. Now, in my car, I can use my phone as the music player and GPS system, with both music and directional commands coming through the in-car stereo that I made. The charger makes sure I don't burn through battery when I'm using my phone for navigation. So it's actually not too hard to make your own car stereo, and I don't think it looks too bad either. It definitely isn't as flashy as anything you can buy in a store, but I'm really happy with its functionality. So I hope you found this project interesting. And be sure to check out the other video I made earlier on how this project started off.